Once upon a time, there was a young man named Kavi who lived in a small village in India. Kavi was known in his village for being short-tempered, impatient, and often cruel to others. He would snap at people for the smallest mistakes and would never go out of his way to help anyone. One day, Kavi heard a voice, old Buddhist monk who lived in a nearby monastery. The monk was known throughout the region for his wisdom and his kind heart. Kavi was curious and decided to visit the monk to learn more about him. When Kavi arrived at the monastery, he found the monk sitting under a tree, surrounded by a group of people. The monk was telling stories and laughing with the crowd. Kavi was surprised to see how happy and content everyone looked. He had never seen such a peaceful scene before. Kavi approached the monk and asked, "How do you stay so calm and peaceful all the time?" "I'm always angry and frustrated with people." The monk smiled kindly and said, "It takes practice to be kind and patient with others, but it's worth the effort. Would you like to learn?" Kavi nodded eagerly, and the monk invited him to stay at the monastery for a week to learn the ways of kindness and patience. The first day, Kavi was put to work in the monastery's kitchen. He was given the task of chopping vegetables for the evening meal. Kavi was frustrated by the slow pace of the work and found himself getting angry at the other workers who were chatting and laughing as they worked. The monk noticed Kavi's impatience and pulled him aside. "Remember, Kavi," he said, "kindness starts with being patient. Take your time with your work and don't worry about what others are doing." The next day, Kavi was asked to help tend to the monastery's garden. Kavi had never been interested in gardening before and found himself getting frustrated by the weeds and insects that seemed to be everywhere. Again, the monk noticed Kavi's impatience and reminded him to take his time and enjoy the work. As the days went by, Kavi began to understand the power of kindness and patience. He found himself enjoying the slow pace of life in the monastery and began to appreciate the simple things in life. He started to smile more and found himself laughing at the jokes of the other works. On the last day of his stay, Kavi asked the monk, "How can I continue to be kind and patient when I return to my village?" The monk smiled and said, "It's simple. Just remember to treat others the way you would like to be treated. When someone makes a mistake, be patient and offer to help. When someone needs assistance, lend a helping hand, and above all, remember to smile." Kavi returned to his village a changed man. He no longer snapped at people for their mistakes and began to offer help to those in need. He found himself becoming a beloved member of the village, and people began to seek out his advice and assistance. Years went by, and Kavi grew old. When he was on his deathbed, surrounded by his family and friends, he was asked what his greatest accomplishment in life was. Kavi smiled and said, "My greatest accomplishment was learning to be kind and patient. It changed my life, and I hope it changed the lives of others." And with that, Kavi passed away peacefully, leaving behind a legacy of kindness and patience that would be remembered for generations to come. Thanks for watching.